Hi everyone, it's me, Sally, aka Sailor Tarot Magic, and we're gonna do tarot today for fire signs Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I know I was just on here, but I needed to come back because there's a lot of stuff going on, and I wasn't gonna do the full moon in Scorpio reads because I'm going to be at street fairs tomorrow and Sunday. However, I already feel like I'm being affected, so I figured, why don't I be generous and give bonus readings for fire signs and all the element signs like I normally do? So I had to change my street fair schedule because there was two that I was advertising that I thought I had been accepted to and I wasn't, and that kind of threw me for a loop. Um, I was under the impression that once they accept your money, that you would be good. But after a certain amount of time, I realized that we had gotten refunded for two fairs that we were not accepted to. So I feel like there are a lot of people who not only do what I do, but also have gone on the path of being an entrepreneur and opening their own business. And I love the fact that that mindset is growing and expanding, but that also means that on my end, I need to prepare and be early when it comes to planning and applying to these events because not all of them, many of them are curated. And, if there's another tarot reader or there's too many, like that's an opportunity for me to be rejected and to pivot, which has happened before, and I've dealt with it accordingly. Is it always fun to be rejected? No, but I realize that in that moment, that opportunity isn't for me. Just like what I tell my subscribers, if you're rejected, that moment it wasn't meant for you. So it's almost like the universe is protecting you, knows what you want, what your fit is, and realizes, you know what, this isn't going to work, so we're not going to make this happen because we there are things in the background behind the scenes that we don't know about and that we might not jive with and we don't know. So then the universe does the legwork for us and it's like, you know what, I protected you from this. And that's how I'm choosing to see it, because we did book a lot of events, a lot more than last year, because we did 5 last year, now nine, 10. I do have other ones in the works. I'm not announcing them until I know that I'm definitely accepted. And, this is a learning curve for me. I am new to this and I'm okay with that. So, whew. let's talk about the full moon in Scorpio and the lunar eclipse and what that means. Okay, so the reason why I'm coming on here is I know even when it's not even a full moon or regular moon, when the moon itself is in Scorpio, I feel emotional, and I don't know if that's because of my chart or because of the Scorpio traits in general. Scorpio represents transformation, rebirth, and shadow work, and a lot of people don't like that, and maybe that's why I felt like jolty when the moon. So now we have the full moon in Scorpio plus the lunar eclipse. We all know eclipse is chaotic energy. No, I've said that before. So you got the full moon, the lunar eclipse. Not only that, but each sign has an axis. So the Taurus season, so Taurus Scorpio axis. So you have these opposite battling energies, which again, I did my research because I'm not an expert. So you have the battling energy, the sun of Taurus, which is about like senses and sensory pleasure and resting and whatever, and stability and being out and about, where Scorpio is the opposite, where it's like internal and being on your own. And this is why I tell people to do your birth chart, because if you look at your north node, you will know what your epic battle of your life is. And my north node is in Taurus, which means my South Node is in Scorpio. So, just to give you a small summary of what that is and why I'm talking about it, is North Node, that's like my karmic lesson of my life, is to try to build stability. But my natural self wants to withdraw and hide and do the shadow work and do all that. But we all know we need a balance of those energies. So that might be a major reason why the Scorpio moon and full moon affects me a lot. But again, you have to look at your birth chart and see how it affects you specifically. Okay, so let's do the announcements and then we'll do the reading. So if you would like a personal read, you can call or text me. My number is 732-314-0777. Or you can DM me on Instagram. And my name on Instagram is sailor.tarot.magic. And tomorrow I will be at Woodbridge, very close to Woodbridge train station tomorrow, 11 to 5. And then Sunday, I will be in Metuchen, the downtown Metuchen area, 11 to 5. And I have more information in the links to this video. And if you're liking my videos, please like, share, subscribe, comment. And if you'd like to support my channel, please, you can tip on PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. And all the information is in the description of this video. Okay, so let's see what decks I'm working with today. Okay, I'm feeling this deck still, so I'm keeping Life is Like a Board Game Tarot, because we're getting played by the moon now too. So all these combining energies, it's like the planets are duking it out. And then Oracle is Empress Tea Party by Empress Kitty Love. Okay. All right, so let's start with the Oracle. Okay, so what is the message for my fire signs? Give me one Oracle card. What should they be paying attention to? This full moon, Scorpio, and lunar eclipse. I'm going to shuffle a couple more. Okay, what is the message for fire signs? Be honest about what you really want. Okay, so I want to tell a story that's coming to my head now about this. Okay, so I don't know about y'all, but I noticed that whenever a full moon is approaching, people are kind of acting a little crazy, a little out of their element, like a little bit more antsy, a little bit more frustrated, a little bit more impatient. And people wonder why that is, and I feel like it's because this energy is coming to them as an invitation to do something differently or pay attention to something, and most people, they just ignore it. So it just feels like, something that's like picking at their head, or like, a bug flying around, just like something they just want to be like, oh, go away, like whatever. So that's what makes them more agitated, because most people don't pay attention to lunar cycles. They're like, whatever, this doesn't affect my life. Where behind the scenes, it does, even if people don't want to pay attention to it. So I feel like now that the full moon in Scorpio is coming in the lunar eclipse, it's an invitation. Like, do you want to pay attention to this? Do you want to evolve? Like, if you do pay attention to this energy, would it be uncomfortable? Most likely, yes, but it's an invitation to evolve and move forward. So, coming back to this card, be honest, I feel like some of you may be hiding or ignoring what it is you really want. Is it because you're embarrassed or you think you're going to fail or something? Something is in the obstacle of you going after what you really want. And that's why this card is coming up. Okay. So we're going to take that message with us into the tarot read. All right. I'm flipping these up and shuffling them backwards. All right. So what is the message for fire signs? What should they be paying attention to this full moon in Scorpio and lunar eclipse? All right. 5 cards. What is the present energy for fire signs? Oh no! Okay. Oh, I hate this card. Something shady way. You got 7 of swords. I really just did not like that at all. Okay. So whenever this card comes up, I have to be honest and real. It's about a shady person around you. So this could show up as somebody who's jealous of you, somebody who wants to rob or cheat or steal. This could be like a shady coworker or a friend that's backstabbing you that you are not aware of. But I want to say is in these moments, pay attention to your intuition because some people smile to your face but you feel something that doesn't align with how they're behaving with you. Because I know this has happened to me where somebody will be like smiling in my face, but I just get this weird feeling in my stomach, and I'm like, it comes off as disingenuous, and that's the way of my intuition trying to tell me, do not trust this person. So I feel like this may be happening in your life and in your situation with 7 of swords. I really don't. Like, people don't like the tower. I don't like the 7 of swords. Like, because this is just not good energy. So we're going to find out why this is happening with the other cards because I have a feeling it's all going to surround this person. That's what I'm saying. I love the tower too. But 7 of swords. And to come up for fire signs, this is a new one. All right. What is the past relevant to the situation? Okay, win or lose way, 5 of swords. Okay, so this person is somebody you're directly in competition with. So usually competition should be friendly, right? But I feel like it's gone beyond that to the point where they're almost like obsessed with you and everything you do, and it just pisses them off so much. It's like, "Ugh, why is that fire sign so good at what they do? Why are they so nice? Why does everyone like them?" And this person is like hating on you hard. And I have my fair share of experience with haters. So what I want to say about this is that everything they hate about you is a deflection. They're deflecting how they feel about themselves and hating on you because they hate themselves, because they haven't gotten to the point where they can just feel good about themselves. They need constant outside validation. So when they see you and you don't care what people think and you're just doing your thing, that makes them so mad. That makes them so mad. So I want to say is whatever this person brings to you, take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt because it's mostly because if you don't love yourself, you can't love other people, and that's why haters do what they do. So like it took me a long time to understand this. So now when somebody comes at me, I'm like, I'm not going down this rabbit hole with you. Okay, so what is the future energy? Whoo-hoo! Judgment. Oh my gosh, this is a full picture. Okay, so this person that the card represented by 7 of swords, they're going to try to trap you. They're going to try to push your buttons to make you do something out of character, to make you do something mean, be like, oh, what did that fire sign do? And like try to catch you in a bad situation. Do not fall for it. Take the high road. And I know it's hard when this person is pissing you off, but you got to do it because this is telling me that as long as you stay the course, ignore this person, block this person, karma will come for them. and they will get what's coming to them, because this isn't like you to go down in this low vibrational whatever conflict. You're beyond that, you're past that. So don't fall into the trap is what I want to say. All right, why is this all happening? Queen of Cups. Okay, so here we go. So this is you doing the emotional work. Supporter of compassion and intuitive feelings. Just like how I said, use your intuition to figure out who the Seven of Swords is. You also did that for yourself, where you did your shadow work, or you held yourself accountable of like, what are toxic traits of mine that I need to correct, that I need to change. And you did that work. So when somebody comes at you, they're mad because they didn't do their work. So they're just throwing their baggage at everyone else. Do not pay any mind, because that means they're uninvolved and they have their own work to do, and it's not your problem. Okay, so what's the best possible outcome? Ah, Magician, my favorite card. Okay, so this is telling me you're going to follow the course. You're not going to let this person bring you down. You're going to keep it moving. You're not going to be distracted by them, and you will rise above. You will rise above to execute all your dreams, to execute what it is that you want. And people will see that this person, because I feel like this person has a lot of people fooled, where they think, oh, they're so nice, they're so wonderful. But as long as you don't fall into their trap to make you look like the bad guy, magician shows that the universe is on your side. And what I want to say is, time will tell your story, and true colors will come out, and it's gonna be good for you, because I'm thinking of this quote is, what goes around comes around with karma, right? But if you're good enough, karma will let you watch, and I feel like you're gonna get to watch this person's downfall. And not that, and I'm not saying like, oh, like, be happy if somebody you don't like is doing something like in a shitty situation, but they brought it upon themselves. So that's okay for you to be like, well, it was either you attacking me or it was going to come back to you. So they're getting their humble pie is what I want to say. Whoo! So, okay, so now let's add this reading to the full moon in Scorpio energy and the lunar eclipse. So chaotic energy comes out in other people, and if those other people, like I said, they don't want to pay attention to the energy and they just let it irritate them, they're gonna look for the easiest victim. They look for the easiest victim to take out their frustrations on. And for some reason, that is you. But again, don't worry about it, because you're going to land on top. And judgment and AKA the universe, is on your side. Whew. So I have a feeling if this is setting the tone for the rest of the readings, it's going to be heavy, and it's going to be about this chaotic energy. All right, so that is the reading for you, fire signs, and you can take that with you to the next lunar cycle. And I will be doing air signs next. Thanks. Bye.